Hi everyone, here I am back at you with another free flight in Flight Sim 24. Right now I am in Iceland and it is just after 9 a.m. This is live weather, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be flying this Hawk Arrow 2 a short distance up the southern coast here, heading west over to a lighthouse. It's called Dyrhólaey Lighthouse, and it's very close. It's probably not even, maybe I want to say, I think about like 6 nautical miles, or not even, from where I'm at now. So weather is kind of questionable, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. And when I get there, I'm gonna actually try to land this plane near that lighthouse. I gotta see how the terrain is, but I may or may not be able to. Alright, so let's try it. Alright, so I'll tell it to set, and let's go ahead and head out. Gotta watch the crosswind, of course, with this plane. Get on in the air, and there we go. I'm gonna climb up to probably about maybe 1,000 feet, and what I'm gonna do is let's pull this up here, the EFB, because, you know, of course this aircraft has limited navigational instruments and things, but we'll use the EFB if we need it. But it's going to be pretty easy because, as you can see, I'm just going to be flying down the coast right here, and the lighthouse is right there. Alright. And I haven't been in this area much at all. Let's get our flaps up, and you see the plane's kind of all over the place. I'm not going to be able to do too many exterior views because I need to kind of try to fly the plane, you know, and got a little bit of wind here, so this is going good. Just climbing up to maybe about 1,000 feet, or a little bit higher, depends. I want to get a nice low flyby of the lighthouse. You know, I've done that a lot in the past, different lighthouses. I'd like to do the flybys. I have quite a few shorts on my channel where I'm flying low passes near lighthouses, and pretty fun. Alright, and yeah, look at this terrain out here. You know, this is not normally stuff you see here from me. You know, you see palm trees, sand, and a lot of sun, and a lot of water, but it's a little different today. Okay, so coming up on, you can see it's pretty snowed over, all of this. And then out here, a lot of green compared to right there. And it looks like there is a small rainbow here. Check this out. And it goes up, well, straight up a little ways. There. I'm hoping I'm not going to run into too much rain because I want to be able to see the lighthouse. It should be enough visibility to do what I want to do here. Let me see. Where am I at now? Okay, yeah, you can see it's not far. We're already almost halfway there. Just a short hop along the coast. Looks like there's a really small town or something here. And there is a lake right there, some lake. I don't remember the name of it, but I looked it up before I did the flight, you know, on maps, Google Maps. I looked it up, but I just don't remember the name of it. Okay, so, but there's a small lake. If you look it up, the south of Iceland, the southern coast, you'll see that lake right there. And the lighthouse should be coming up. I don't know. We'll see. Some buildings here overlooking the cliff here up top, overlooking the ocean. And there's another view. Check the rainbow out. You can see the whole thing crossing, arching right over the sky here. Below me, it looks like, is that farmland? Down there, it might be. And we are mid high, so let's go ahead now, and I said 1,000. I'm way above 1,000, so let's go ahead and come down some. Without, you know, getting too much speed. It don't take much to overspeed this aircraft. Yeah, there's something I like about cliffs like that, really high cliffs overlooking the ocean. And check it out how it looks. It's like a complete circle almost here. And we do have a little bit of raindrops. Nothing major though. Won't hurt us too much. And you know, I think that's the lighthouse right there. I think that's it. Yeah, it looks like it. Yep, that's it. All right, so it's right along on the edge of that cliff, and below there is some kind of facility or something down there. And we're going to get low, and we're going to pass right by that lighthouse. Keep it in the view best I can. And this is a point of interest. So if you want to check it out yourself, you can do that. Just look up Iceland, you load up the sim, and you see it. This lighthouse. Okay, so here it is, right in the central south coast there. And I don't know what this is outside of, but there it is. So I'm gonna make another pass. I'm gonna come out this way, and I'm gonna make another pass, and really low pass, and I'm gonna kind of circle out. And I don't know about landing here. I'm gonna try. Okay, so we're gonna try, but I don't know how that's gonna go. If it starts to look too ugly, I'll pull out and we'll go back to the airport. But we'll see. And as you can see, the water's not too bad down there. Oh, I gotta watch. Optical illusion. I've had that happen to me one time before, and it was a really bad crash when it did. Because I looked down here and I couldn't tell which way I was going with the reflections, and it got pretty bad, and it got bad quick. I never even knew I was headed directly to the water. All right, so we out of it. I think some of that rainbow was kind of reflections too, because I don't see anything now unless it went away. All right, so yeah, we're gonna fly, pick up a little bit of speed, and we're gonna fly just really low, and I'm gonna pass right to the left side of that lighthouse as far as like looking at it. So we're gonna come right on along this side. Alright, this will be a good view. Check it out. Look how high that cliff is. That cliff is really, really high. Alright, so let's look around for a place that we think we can land here, if I can. I don't know about this. I thought it would be a little bit smoother surfaces, but it's not. So, and the plane's kind of all over the place because the wind's blowing it. And reflection is not very friendly right now. Alright, let's see. It ain't gonna take much to stall either. I don't think I'm gonna try this here, folks. But we'll do another pass by. Oh, that's a really low one. Oh, you know what? Check this out. It's tempting to fly under that. Can I do that? Let's try that instead. Okay, let's try that. Alright, I never even knew that was there. Okay, let's do that. Let's kind of come back out this way, and we're going to go ahead and try to fly under that. Give myself plenty of room. Alright, where is it at? Okay, plenty of room. Yeah, this is going to be kind of interesting. Let's see how this goes, okay? I wish I would have had a seaplane, because I could just kind of go right under there. I don't know about that. And it might detect a crash too. But we'll check it out. Okay, so let's... go fly near it and turn back around, and I'll check it out. But yeah, if I had a seaplane, I could just kind of go right... right over there. Check that out. That's really cool. I could go right under it. But yeah, I don't think it's going to happen with this. But that's fine. At least we get a look at it. I never knew that was there. Really interesting. You know, places like this, I don't always fly, you know. So, I mean, this is not the typical place I'd say, oh, I'm going to go fly to Iceland. But, man, it's pretty. Very unexpected. You know, I could probably land somewhere right here, but I'm going to go back to the airfield where I took off from. And we'll land right back where we took off from. This is a really good place to land, it looks like here. I'll tell you what. I don't see why I can't do that. Let's go ahead and do that. That's plenty of room. Alright, so we come out this way, and we're going to land right along, not the prettiest coast, but I mean, I'm going to go ahead and land there. Alright? It's got bush wheels, it's capable, so let's do it. Come out this way, and we're going to go ahead and do it landing there. One thing I have a problem with sometimes when trying to do landings with, you know, bush landings like this is the plane bounces. Those big wheels, they'll bounce, okay, and it makes it kind of difficult sometimes. But I should be able to do it. After all, it's just a small plane. It's just a matter of getting it slowed down enough. And this could be perfect. Got the throttle all the way back, full flaps, and it'll slow down enough. I'm almost hands off right now. Just about. Grass is a little longer than what it first looked like. See, it's still a bit bumpy, but not too bad. I'll tell you what, it's actually still a nice view. right? Landing out here in the middle of nowhere. All right, let's cut this off. And that's the thing about the plane, it kind of blows around because you know why? There's no parking brake. Okay, so, all right. So there we go. A flight along the southern Iceland coast. Weather could have been a little nicer, but hey, I can't complain. The grass is long out here, but that's fine. Bunch of weeds walking through. Get to the water here. Nice. Check that out. Alright, so I hope you all enjoyed the flight. Thanks for watching. And until next time, bye for now.